How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another review on the channel. Hope you guys are having a great day today, and as you guys can see, we've got one Shapeshifter in the squads, and this is an interesting one. It's Shapeshifter Ben Yedder, but you guys know he just got an 88 Player of the Month not so long ago, so this kind of was a massive middle finger to the people that, I don't know, kind of did the Player of the Month. So it was like, really? You're going to release this straight after? It's not really fair. But he's had a massive increase, and we're going to review him today. Not only has he had a massive increase in terms of stats, he's had a plus 10 in terms of physical. Lads, he's now left-footed, which is a bit strange as well, because he's got a 5-star weak foot, so you wouldn't think that would matter. But he is left-footed now. He's got high to medium work rates over high to high work rates. So, yeah, they've pretty much went all in on this card. So, lads, if you do enjoy this review, you know what to do. Bring that hype, smash that like, and subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. Go check out my socials. You see them on the screen right now. Marshall89YT on Instagram, Marshall9HD on the Twitter. And by the time you're watching this, I will be live over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Marshall89HD. Now, as always, I'm Ben Yedder. He's right-sided. He's right-sided now. But in terms of the position I want to play him in, it is right-sided, but it's also striker. I want to see if that physical increase has had like a massive impact upon the cards. And it should. I mean, it should. It should definitely have an impact on the cards. Physical increase, work rate increase. I say work rate increase. He's high to medium now, which is perfect for strikers in my personal opinion on this game. So I've tried him as a right-sided player, and I've tried him as a striker in the 4-1-2-1-2 and the 4-2-3-1 as the Ram. So we're going to get into the review. As you guys can see, he's 5'7" tall. He's not the tallest in the world. He's not going to win headers from like goal kicks or anything like that. He's not exactly who jumps high? A long jumper? High jumper? High jumper! He's not a high jumper, boys. He's not a high jumper, but he does have 98 jumping. So he's like a little like baby frog that you kick up the arse and then it just goes woof straight up in the sky. You know what I'm saying? He's a good jumper, but he just doesn't win headers for me. 5'7" tall, high to medium work rates, brand new work rates right there. You're seeing the stats on the screen right now. He's got left foot primarily, which is new. He's normally right-footed, so this adds a brand new dynamic to the card. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, and tremendous stats, as you've been looking at on the screen. 95 acceleration. Fantastic. Now, I've always liked Ben Yedder's acceleration on this game. I've always really liked it, to be honest, because he's small, he's agile, he's evasive, and with that, you can skip in and out of challenges all the time and commit players to you and then just rope a dope and just go straight past them. He's got 95 acceleration, 87 sprint speed, very, very good in this game in terms of both those stats. In terms of shooting, by the way, I put a hunter on him as well. The chat, it was the chat's fault, boys. I said, which chem style should I put on him? Should I put Deadeye on him, which looks like the normal one, or Marksman on him? And you guys, you said stick a hunter on him, so I did stick a hunter on him. He's got 97 attacking position, 96 finishing, 88 shot power, 75 long shots. That is quite low, but it didn't seem to affect the card. 91 volleys and 83 penalties. In terms of passing, 90 vision, 83 crossing. He's got 85 free kicks, 90 short pass, 74 long pass, and 90 curve. The dribbling is where it's at with this card. 97 agility, 96 balance, 89 reactions, 90 ball control, 92 dribbling, and 90 composure. Sensational dribbling stats, especially the agility and balance, plus the dribbling. Makes him a speed dribbler. Very, very basic card in this game. And what's been boosted the most? I think it's stamina. Stamina has went to 85. So again, that would have been beneficial with the high to high work rates, but it's also beneficial with the high to medium work rates, because sometimes that depletes stamina, especially if you're playing cam or something like that, or as a wide player, like a right midfielder, a right forward, a right winger, something like that, so that's got to come back on defence. It's going to utilise the stamina a lot. So, yeah, stamina is very important in this card. 85, 98 jumping, 74 strength, and 69 aggression in the physical category. That's had a plus 10 increase. But lads, does any of this matter? Is this card actually good now? He's always been good, but is he any better than the 88 Player of the Month that costs 500k compared to this card that costs nearly $1 million more? Actually, he is $1 million more on the PlayStation. So here we go on into the clips, and you're going to see Ben Yedder. I think in this stage here, he was playing a Ram. So this is where he receives it as a Ram, as a left foot, of course, and yeah, this is where he gets the ball eventually, it cuts inside, and it's a right foot to finish. So you can still score on that right foot. I mean, it's a 5-star weak foot. You're not going to not score on that foot. But the interesting thing about Ben Yedder cards in this game is that he's got the outside of the foot trait. So what he's going to do naturally, normally, is when you slow down to take a shot and, like, basically, see I'm cutting this way on his left foot, and I'll look to take a right-footed shot into the far corner. What he's going to do is going to hit it with the outside of his left foot. So that's what he's going to do with this card, and that's why he's more beneficial to striker, in my personal opinion, as he doesn't want to here with Kylian Mbappe, gets him behind the defence. What's he going to do? And it's just a left foot near post finish. Left foot, it's not too bad with this card, but like I said, he's got a 5-star weak foot, so it doesn't really matter too much. It only matters to the outside of the foot. He's not going to hit it with the outside of the foot on his weak foot, you know what I'm saying? But he's going to hit it out on the outside of his strong foot, the left foot, should you get into certain situations. So with this card, what's the pros? You can see it on your screen. 5-star weak foot. Great pro to any card in this game, and it is very beneficial to Wissam Ben Yedder yet again. As you see, Mbappe do really well here. Playing Wissam Ben Yedder, lads, it's history. That's his left foot as well. It's his brand new preferred foot on this game, and he rifled that home like there was no tomorrow. So shot power was good, long shots was good there, so the long shot stats isn't too bad with this card. It's really not. It's like, it's one of those stats where if you've got shot power and you've got finishing, you've got composure, sometimes they will go in. I see Neymar on the ball plate. This is the 90th minute of the game basically, and he's got ice in his veins as he puts it into the bottom corner. He's got acceleration in him as well. I love the acceleration on Ben Yedder's on this game, and I love the ability to have this low center of gravity to glide past opponents. He's got 95 acceleration, he's got 87 agility, 87, 97, and 96 balance, so he can just glide in and out, so that adds to his dribbling as well, plus the 4-star skills, plus the dribbling stat, plus the ball control. This guy's dribbling is nuts. You see a left foot finish in the bottom corner there, right there by Wissam Ben Yedder. This brings us on to our next point as well. Finishing. I've already spoke about how important the left foot is now, but honestly, it really doesn't matter too much. Apart from finishes like that, he would have scored them with a 5-star weak foot. He really would have. It's just the outside the boot kind of motion now has changed ever so slightly, and that is all you're going to see in a difference between the left foot and the right foot. That's literally the only thing you're going to see, thanks to the trait that he's got. He's also got a flair trait, so on the dribbling as well, he will have flair. He'll take those. Honestly, I'll miss the word out every single time for this this word. It's not contextual. It might be contextual. It's a touch, boys. Basically, if the ball's in the air, you can take it with his back heel. You can take it random touch, and it could be an amazing touch. The only con I found with this card was, in fact, the power. I'm not talking about his shot power. His shot power is great. It's his raw power. You know, he's quite diminutive. He's 5'7". His strength is 74, which isn't bad. It's really not bad. His aggression is 69, but sometimes he can be outpowered off the ball. This could be his frame, could be his strength aggression combination. But lads, I don't really know what it is. But yeah, he's just not that powerful in this game. But lads, he does pack a punch when it comes to finishing. So there we go for Wissam Ben Yedder, lads. And the bottom line is, and the question that's going to be asked the most on this, if I've got the player of the month, should I do this card? The answer, well, should I do this card? Should I buy this card? The answer is no. You shouldn't. I mean, it's a great card. It's a fantastic card. The difference is so minimal, it's ridiculous. The only difference you will find in this card is the physical, and that's the stamina. The stamina is the only difference you will find with this card. And the movement as well. The movement is great, but the movement was good with high work rates. It's just that he makes more runs in behind because he's not tracking back as much. He's staying forward all the time. So, yeah, the work rates you'll notice due to the movement. The movement is fantastic with the cards. And the stamina you'll notice as well. Everything else, you'll not notice too much. The left foot, of course, the outside the boot shot, which I spoke about in length. You'll notice that as well, but there's not too much difference, man. And you look at the 88 player of the month, that costs 500k. 500,000 coins. I know that's like untradeable. You're not going to get those packs back or anything like that. And at the time, it was kind of deemed expensive, this, that, and the other. But this card's 1.4 million on the Xbox, 1.5 million on the PlayStation. So like I said, the difference is very minimal. Very, very minimal due to feeling the difference between the two cards. So for that reason, he is better. Minimally better. I'll give the other one a 9.6. This one is getting a 9.7. It's margins, lads. It's literal margins. Ben Yedder's good in this game, and Ben Yedder will remain good on this game. So for value for coins, I'll give him a 7.8. Honestly, if you didn't do player month Ben Yedder, possibly go for this card. Possibly go for this card, because Ben Yedder's great on this game. This is the best possible version of a Ben Yedder you could get. But if you did player of the month, don't bother, and that's just my truthfulness coming out, you know. I speak from the heart on these, I speak from the brain as well. I'm thinking about this all the time. I'm not thinking about this all the time, what the hell am I on about? But I'm focusing on this review right now, and right now, what I'm saying is, if you got the player of the month, don't do this. Don't buy this card. Just stick with the player of the month and utilize that card. If you don't have it, and you want a Wissam Ben Yedder, go for this card. By all means, go for this card. But he is very expensive right now. So he's getting a 7.8 in terms of value for coins. In terms of enjoyment, 9.8. I didn't see any more enjoyment with this card than I've seen the one that scored 9 goals in 3 games. You know what I'm saying? With the Player of the Month cards. In terms of FUT Champ status, you'll be a starter. This card, he played 7 games in FUT Champions, scored 6 times and assisted once. And most of those goals came from the early games. And then in the latter games, no, the early games I did play, and then in the other games I didn't score goals, my opponents were just passing it across the defence, man. Champs is toxic. Champs, division rivals is getting toxic as well. But yeah, so this is what happened. He scored 8.0 in his first game. He scored a 10.0 in his second one. I think he bagged a hat-trick in that one. 8.3 in game number 3. As for the links, you always know the links with Wissam Ben Yedder. You know some good links. Cyprian, you know Awa, you know, who else, lads? Kylian Mbappe, Neymar. Honestly, he's got some crazy links on this game. Of course, he's on the right side, so you can definitely link him into more teams. And if you want to link him in a 4-5-1, Kenny Lala, flashback, links, a strong link to this card where you don't need any more links in a 4-5-1. So in terms of similar player, it'd be Lionel Messi. Messi's left-footed, Messi plays on the right side, Messi plays centrally, and Messi's more effective as centrally, so is this Wissam Ben Yedder. He's much more effective as a central card, is Ben Yedder, than a right-sided card. So, in terms of similar player, it would be Lionel Messi's player of the month, 96. Key pro will be the movement, the key con will be the power, and I'm talking about the sheer power of the card, not the shot power. And the best chem style, probably Hunter, but it's if you want to test some different ones out, Marksman, Deadeye. You don't need to boost the dribbling, you really don't. So Marksman or Deadeye would be the ones for me. Hunter gives him a 93 striker, 93 right forward, a 93 centre forward, 92 right wing, and a 91 cam. As for the best on that side, that's kind of similar to Wissam Ben Yedder. I'll go for Messi. Messi's better than Ben Yedder. It's just logic. It's common sense. Messi is better than Ben Yedder. This Ben Yedder comes in number 2. And then Shaqiri. I've been using Shaqiri a lot recently. He comes in at number 3. In terms of under 100k, it'll be Ben Yedder and then Politano. Politano's 89 is a right-hand-sided player. The 89 rated. I think it's the upgrades. And he looks quite similar. I know the 80... Was it 87? 86? It was quite similar to this Ben Yedder right now. So I'm only gathering that the 89 is quite similar as well. Passing is getting an 8. The shooting is a 9. The dribbling is a 9, which was the same as the Player of the Month ratings. But the only difference between this card and that card is the physical. It goes from a 5 to a 7. So that is the difference between the two cards. Like I said, I'll just summarize. If you've got the Player of the Month, don't go for this card. If you don't have the Player of the Month, possibly get this card. So lads, that's going to be it for this review. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, once again, bring that side, smash that like, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. Drop a comment in the comment section below. We're doing 2 per day. Let me know who you want to review next. And while you're watching this, I'll be live on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Marshall89HD. We are live right now. So come on through to the stream, say hello, say bonjour, say ça va, and basically speak French. That would be sensational. I do speak French a little bit. But lads, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a great day. And as always, I will catch you all next time.